lot of fight. We got down early, just kept battling. Number of guys just stepped up like they've done all year. And so the defense I thought was really good, the rebounding really good. A lot of hustle in the game. I thought Josh was unbelievable. I think OG gave us great minutes. You can't say enough about what Jalen did. And then Precious came in and gave us great minutes, as did Deuce. And that's really been the story of our season. And Dante had a good stretch where we need everyone just hustling like crazy. And if we do that, good things will come from that.
Embiid obviously got Isaiah into foul trouble, and then you go to Precious, and then you obviously switch OG onto him as well. Just what did you see from the team to make up?
Yeah, we just got to make sure we're disciplined. We can't whack down. If we do that and give the appropriate help and read the ball correctly, and then fly around after that, then our defense is good. So that's what we have to do, and we got to be disciplined.
In the end of the third quarter, so he went to locker room.
Yeah, he just tweak something, but he's fine.
Your defense in the final, especially the fourth quarter, you kept it without a basket. What was the key defensively in keeping them from a field goal?
Yeah, it's just, and look, they're a very dynamic team, and so they put a lot of pressure on you. They got a number of guys that could go off the dribble, and then when you factor in what Maxey does and what Embiid does, it's a lot of firepower, and you got to be tied together with your whole team, because once you send the second guy, you also got to make the rotations. Then you got to finish. You got to challenge the shot, and then they're very athletic and going after the ball too. So we know that the challenge for us is to play. We have to play for 48 minutes against them.
You mentioned playing for 48 minutes, Tom. You guys consistently are getting to lose balls at the end of games. You do it all year. You've done it multiple times in the series. What is it about your group that?
Yeah, and I think we learned that throughout the course of the season, because it started when Mitch went out, and everyone thought, we would be in trouble then. And then Isaiah went in there, and, you're not replacing Mitch individually. You got to do that with your team. And then when Julius went out, the same thing. You don't replace him individually. And then OG goes out, and the same thing can be said for him. We had a great January, but then we lost everyone. So we didn't have a starting front court. Then when we got guys back, Isaiah missed a bunch of games, and he's on minutes restrictions the last couple of months. But what it did do is it allowed Josh to grow more, and Dante to grow more, and Deuce to grow more. And so that was a positive. And then, Jalen's just played at such an incredibly high level all season long. And we can play off that. And we have a little bit of everything. We got, the rebounding has been terrific. Everyone questioned the rebounding with Josh at the power forward. We've been the best rebounding team all year. Everyone questioned Jalen, being a leader. And, so we got a lot to prove. And we still, it takes 4 to win a series, and that's what we got to focus on.
When you have a guy like OG who can guard a 6'2" guy like Maxey or a 7-foot guy like Embiid, just how valuable is that to you?
Yeah, and the same could be said for Josh, and that's what gives you, those are huge pluses. In OG, we knew that today it was not only like he wasn't just his individual defense, it was the rebounding that went along with that. And to me, that was huge for us. And then I thought Josh was everywhere, and he was the trigger. He was the trigger of the defense. And so, and then when you couple that with the 17 rebounds, that's, he had great impact on the game, and that's what Josh does. And then I thought at the end, you got to fight for the ball, and I thought we did that.
Would you say this game kind of is your season in a cap? I mean, the way you won it, doing things, Jalen having a big game, defense, offensive rebounds, guys like, Precious stepping up when they had to. I mean,
yeah, and I think it has been the story of the season. And I think, when you look back to everything that transpired with guys going out and new guys coming in, and whoever gets in there, just get the job done. Know what your job is, do your job, execute. And then, there was disappointment in the way we finished the last game. But what we were in control of is how we got ready for this game. So, be ready, and that's our challenge. And we know you're not replacing frontline guys individually. We have to do it collectively. And if we do that, if we're a team, we do the right things, good things come from that.
You played a lot of great games, obviously. Playoffs, kind of a swing game in the playoffs, and he sets 2 Knick records with the all-time points and, of course, 40-10 guy. I mean, what do you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, this has probably been, we're a team, and we have a team of leaders, and then of course the way Jalen has responded to the challenge has been huge. But not just Jalen; everyone's embraced their role, and like I said, the challenge now is for us not to feel good about ourselves, to not change, to enjoy this for the moment, but tonight start getting ready for the next one. So we know the challenge that'll be in front of us, and we have to get the 4th win. So be ready for that.
A couple more guys. With Mitch, there was a report that he was warming up with the intention of playing. Did something happen?
Yeah, just and again, he had to go through the warm up and then make a decision as to whether he felt he could go or not, and he wasn't quite there. So, just keep getting your treatment and get a look at it tomorrow, and then we go from there.
With OG, did you know, like when you didn't have Mitch, did you know he could be an option?
Yeah, well, going into the series, we thought, but this could be a possibility. I thought more like we probably were going to use it more in a different situation, right? But the situation we were in with Mitch being out, Isaiah in foul trouble, and then I wanted to get a look at it anyway, and he wanted to do it, so we got to look at it. And look, Embiid is, he's a load. You're not guarding him individually. You got to guard him with your team. So we understand that.